Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Car Castle, and today we have the 2024 Honda Ridgeline. Most of you might know the Ridgeline, whether you like it or not. It did get a refresh for 2024, so are these changes going to make someone who previously didn't like the Ridgeline again? Let's find out that all in today's video. Coming up here, you might notice one of the most noticeable differences is the new grille. This is the new grille for the 2024 Ridgeline, but this will not be the grille on all models. This is the grille on the Sport, RTL, the one we have right now, and the Black Edition. Now the Black Edition will be a gloss black instead of the matte black. Coming up here to the lights, we're going to have LED low beams, but we are going to have incandescent high beams. On this RTL and the Sport model, you will not get the LED running light that you would see normally right there. It is going to be the incandescent light from the high beam. So do note, but Trail Sport and Black Edition will have that LED running light right there. All the way down here, just like the Passport, we're going to have the incandescent blinker right there. Going to have a little bit of matte black right there for that is an opening. And then down there, you're going to have LED fog lights on RTL, Trail Sport, and Black Edition. On this RTL, you're going to have the chrome piece right there. This is the only trim that is going to come with that chrome piece. The Sport, Trail Sport, and Black Edition will come with a black piece right there. You're going to have the black trimming right there, and then the nice big Honda badge. Parking sensors will be coming on the Trail Sport and Black Edition. Coming over here, we are going to have these rims on the RTL. I will put the other options of rims on the screen right now. On the Trail Sport, you are going to get a all-season off-roading tire with off-road tune suspension and a skid plates on the front. I will show you that in a second. Coming over to the mirrors, you're going to have that blinker on all trims. Blind spot is all trims for you for 2024. Coming around here, Smart Entry is only going to be Trail Sport and Black Edition. So RTL and Sport will not get Smart Entry. Coming around to the side, you have the chrome finish around the doors that will not be on the Sport and the Black Edition and the Trail Sport. Only this RTL will get that finish. Getting a whole side view right here is a big truck. So this is going to be in the mid-size truck segment, not as small as the compact trucks like the Maverick or the Santa Cruz, but this is going to be a mid-size truck that should compete in size with the Tacoma, Colorado, Ranger, Frontier, and all that stuff. But what is different about the Ridgeline that people hated on it before is it is a unibody truck. But with the Trail Sport model, it is going to have more off-roading capabilities for 2024. Now here's what the Ridgeline's all about. Differencing it from the Passport is it has, of course, a bed. But before we get into that, as you can see, a change right there is going to be Ridgeline spelled out on the tailgate. A lot of brands do that now. Honda does, and I think it looks very nice. Instead of the Honda badge, instead we have the Honda spelt out right there. Now, if you'd like to know what it looked like before, we actually have a 23 Ridgeline right there. As you can see, it was a big Honda badge and it said Ridgeline on the side, but kind of switched places, and now it's Ridgeline like that, and then the Honda spelt out on the bottom. Trail Sport's also right there, so gonna look pretty much the same with that. I will do a little walk around on that so you all can see the difference of look on that as well. You're gonna have dual exhaust pipes on all trims, and right there, that trailer hitch, that is not an accessory. That actually comes standard on all trims, which is very surprising and very nice to see on a truck. Standard trailer hitch. How many pounds can this Ridgeline tow? I will put that on the screen right now for you. Now, coming up to the bed, you're gonna have normal tailgate button right there, but this does difference itself from all the rest. You're gonna also see your backup camera right there. So yes, this tailgate comes down like a normal old truck, but a lot of cool features on the Ridgeline. The Ridgeline has always been known for its clever features. That's why people like it so much. So right here under the right tail light, kind of, right down here, you're gonna have a button that's gonna also open it sideways, so it's easier to open and get into your bed. So you can be right here. But there's also another reason why that's like that. Another clever feature with the Ridgeline is you have a in-bed trunk, and a huge one. This also has a drainer, so you can put ice and have a little cooler. Perfect for tailgating parties and pretty much anything you want to store in here that you don't want to get wet, put right in here. And you're also going to have your spare tire right there on all trims. Now you're going to say, well, I want to put my bag in here or something so it doesn't get wet, but I don't want people to steal it. This is a lockable in-bed trunk as well. So very clever. One of the features that the Ridgeline really shines from all the rest of the competitors is this big in-bed trunk, and it is very convenient. Especially we had this during the fall time when we went pumpkin patch, and all of our pumpkins fit in here and they weren't rolling around getting smashed. So this is very clever, and I'm sure you'll use this if you buy one of these Ridgelines. Every trim is lined in the bed. You're gonna have a light there and a light there. Black Edition is gonna get in-bed speakers, which is also another clever feature. Perfect for, again, the tailgating parties that you can control on the screen. So now that we have this like that, we're just gonna close it, and there you have it right there. Over here to the lights. This is gonna be LED lights with incandescent blinkers and incandescent reverse lights, and this part is also gonna be your brake light. Two reflectors on the bottom with the matte black trim. Do a walk around of this 2024 Ridgeline. Body colored door handles. Okay, coming to the Trail Sport Ridgeline that I promised to show you. Pretty much the back's going to be the same. It's just going to have the Trail Sport badge right in the corner. And then coming over here to the rim, it's going to be the same 18-inch rim, but it's going to be a dark gray finish. You're also going to have a off-roading tuned suspension exclusive to this Trail Sport trim. You're also going to have steel skid plates in the front. And then over here, a different grill from all the rest of the trims. It's going to be a Trail Sport exclusive grill that you also see on the Trail Sport Passport with a Trail Sport badge. And then coming to this picture, the interior, all it's going to be different is the Trail Sport badge and orange stitching. Now that we saw the changes on the outside, and there are many more inside as well. So let's go inside and see what the 2024 Honda Ridgeline is all about. Okay, coming to the door panel in the interior. This pretty much has been unchanged from the last model. And the Passport also shares this door panel, but there are some features to talk about. So of course you're going to have all your window controls right there, your window lock, your door unlock and lock, your gas tank, and tons, and I mean tons, of storage. This is class leading when it comes to storage and space, pretty much. So you're going to have tons of space for any belongings, water bottles, and anything like that. You're going to have silver door handle trimming. And then right there, two-person seat memory. That is going to be on RTL and above. So RTL, Trail Sport, and Black Edition. Then we're going to come on in here to the interior, where you're going to see leather seating. This is going to be leather seating, and all but the Sport is going to get leather seating. The Trail Sport will get the orange stitching, which I will look at in this video. And then the Black Edition will get the red accents. The Sport will come with a cloth, but it's not just any normal cloth. It does have a nice design. So that is good to hear. Coming inside, coming over here to the steering wheel. You are going to get this new steering wheel for the Ridgeline. This is the one that's been on the Passport and the old Pilot. So it's not the newest steering wheel that the new Pilot has, but the old Ridgeline last year had the different steering wheel that was the old one. So now we jumped ahead a year and we have this new for the Ridgeline. You're going to, of course, have all your audio controls and your screen controls right there, and then all your safety controls right there, which you're going to have. All Honda safety systems are standard. Coming over here, another new change to the Ridgeline. This is going to be the new half digital, half analog system that you have been seeing on all the new Honda models. It didn't come on the Passport for some reason, but this is the one that's on the Civic, the Pilot, all the other ones that have recently been redesigned. So, of course, it's going to be half analog, half digital. From what it was before, this is a big improvement. You're going to have your speed on the top, what mode you're in right there. Speaking of modes, we are going to have snow, mud, sand, and normal modes for this Ridgeline. You're going to have the miles right there that you have on here. The amount of gas is going to be below what gear you're in. And then close the door. You can feature much information on the screen. Okay. Now we're going to come over here to the new display. We are going to have a new 9-inch display. This is going to be the same size as, the Pilot, CRV, HRV, all that. But it's not going to be the standing up screen like the rest of them. They did keep the integrated screen into the dash. Like the old Ridgeline, they just made it an inch bigger and changed the controls to physical controls for the controls over here. I don't know why the Passport didn't get this new screen. That's still running on the old 8-inch, but this new Ridgeline does indeed have it. And you're going to get the 9-inch screen on all trims, which is very nice to see. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are going to be standard on all, but you are not going to get wireless on any trim. So you can see all your apps here. You are going to get navigation on Trail Sport and Black Edition. And it is very fast and responsive, and all those controls are also going to be on the bottom as well. Running the new Honda system. Coming down here, of course, you're going to have a push button start on all trims. To your climate controls, which is going to be tri-zone automatic for all trims. All trims are going to get the tri-zone, which is good to see on all trims. And then coming down here, we're going to have heated seats on all but the Sport. So that's going to be the RTL, Trail Sport, and Black Edition. And it's going to be 3 stages for you. Going to have a little compartment here for a phone. Or why would you need to put your phone there when you have a wireless phone charger? And surprisingly, this wireless phone charger is going to be on all models. So that is going to be good for anybody needing to charge their phone in the car. It's going to be standard on all trims, even if you get the base Sport. Coming over here, we have another new feature here. This is the new center console that we saw on the new Pilot, and then they put it in the Passport as well. You're going to have, of course, your normal push button shifter right here with your modes, and then your automatic start stop. What that is you get to a light, your car's going to shut off, you get going again, and it's going to come back on automatically. And if you don't like that, you can turn it off right there. Cup holders right here. Honda says that these are going to fit a 32-ounce bottle. So very big cup holders in this new Ridgeline. And they are shared from the Pilot and Passport. We're going to have a nice gray design on around that. And then over here to this huge armrest and center console. Just going to push it open. And look at all that space. This is class-leading space here on the center console. An enormous amount of space, and it has a lining at the bottom so you don't get anything dirty, and another little compartment right here. I did forget to mention there is a heated steering wheel on Trail Sport and Black Edition. Now get a nice look of this interior. Nice look at the leather seating. Then coming up here, you're going to have a moonroof on the RTL, Trail Sport, and Black Edition. So only the Sport does not get a moonroof. You're going to have LED lighting up there, all your sunroof controls, and then a little glasses compartment here. Your mirror and your garage controls are right there. Your sun visor. It's going to have the mirror and the lights, of course. Speakers. I'm going to put all the information on the screen right now for the speakers. This is not going to get the Bose system that all the other new Hondas had. We're expecting probably a redesign in a couple years, so that will probably get the Bose system. But for now, for this refresh, it is not going to be. But may I add that the Honda system is pretty good. So that is good to know. Okay, now that we saw the interior in the front, nice new changes, bigger screen, center console, and everything. You're liking this Ridgeline. You're liking the new trims and all the new features inside and out. But you want to make sure your back passengers are comfortable when you're having that tailgating party with all the features in the tailgate. Well, let's go find out if this Ridgeline has still stayed as roomy as it was in the back. Okay, coming to the back. Gonna have another nice door panel, and this door does open really wide, so when you're getting all your tools and things in here, no problem. The Ridgeline is going to be good for that. Now the seat is all the way back, so we still do have a little bit of leg room. Definitely better than the Tacoma. I have sat in a Toyota Tacoma, and that is very tight. And this does have more room than that. Coming to your controls here, you are going to have vents, but for the Ridgeline you're not going to have any controls, but you are going to have a port right there. Now there is this box in here, but that is not, we're not going to see that anyways, so that's not going to be a problem. You're going to have handles right there, lights right here, and we are going to have a rear window that can open. And if there's nobody sitting in the middle, there is a armrest, and it is a huge armrest, so everybody will be happy and comfortable with this nice armrest. Now there's a clever feature that I'm going to get out and show you about this Ridgeline, and it does have to do with another clever feature of storage. So putting all those tools back here, we are going to have a feature that I think you'll like. Let me go show you that right now. Okay, here's another clever feature on the Ridgeline. The two seats come all the way up in the back. So if you don't have any rear passengers, put these things up and you can fit tons of tools. If you have big boxes, power equipment, tons of things, because you are going to have absolutely tons of space, especially if you put that seat over there up, which does go up. Tons of space to put anything, so you can have more passenger volume. Even if you couldn't fit everything in that huge in-bed trunk that's enclosed, we'll put these things up and you'll have even more. I truly do think that this is a great option for anybody in construction or any of that, because there is tons of space to put your stuff, even if you need to put stuff inside and it can't be wet. Put it in here, put the seats up, or put it in the in-bed storage, and you will be perfectly fine. You might not even need a trunk bed cover for a Ridgeline, because there's already tons of space that you can put stuff inside and out for any construction or things needs. People say this isn't a very versatile truck, and you know, it doesn't tow as much and all this other stuff, but all this storage space and things you can do with this, I think this is a perfect truck for anybody hauling anything, road trips, or even construction, something along the lines of that, because there's just tons of space to put everything, that you will not have a problem fitting something in a Ridgeline. So now that we've done that, let's see how it drives. Does it drive as nice as it used to? Is it still the most comfortable truck? Let's go find out. Okay, we are now in the all new Ridgeline, driving it on the course here, and where there is many bumps on this road, so you can definitely feel that, but very comfortable still. I think, because I've been in the Toyota Tacoma, that the very comfortable and the most comfortable mid-sized truck. So if you want that with all the space and everything, then this truck is definitely for you. Now, how's the acceleration? Because we do have the 9-speed automatic transmission. Let's give a hard acceleration. You can hear that 9-speed roar. Still a great transmission and very fast and smooth shifting. You won't complain about that at all. Tons more bumps coming on the road here, and very comfortable. The seats are nice and comfortable with the leather, and great visibility. Handling is nice. Definitely if you want a comfortable, spacious, functional truck, this truck is definitely going to be for you. Now, you've seen the interior, seen the exterior, all the changes. What is the price? I'm going to put all the trims and all the prices on the screen right now. We're going to have Sport, which is going to be the base, RTL, Trail Sport, the new off-roading trim, and then the Black Edition, your highest trim. So I'll put that on the screen right now. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to show you the backup camera on the new 9-inch display. So we're going to have a 3-angle view with no 360 camera, but you are going to have parking sensors on Trail Sport and Black Edition, and then the cross traffic alert system right there. It looks very nice, high quality on this new 9-inch screen. Okay, so we're coming to the end of the video. Is this in dealers? Yes, this has been arriving at all your local dealers with the 4 trims, and it is available right now. You might also see some 23 Ridgelines there, so you can check out both of them at your local dealer. And I am very impressed with the changes on this 2024 Ridgeline. Still spacious, comfortable, and versatile, as it always has been, but these new changes really update it to be updated with the competition. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next vehicle. Goodbye.